Hi, how are you today? So I decided to do a Laserdisc video. I haven't done a Laserdisc video in quite some time. As I've mentioned before, I'm quite an enthusiast for Laserdiscs. I've been collecting them for a number of years now. I have a Pioneer Laserdisc player that I bought secondhand. So in this little video, I'm just going to show a few of the Laserdiscs from my collection. Here we have the Walt Disney production of Escape to Witch Mountain from 1975, and this was always a favorite movie of mine when I was a kid. I still love it to this day, and I still put it on from time to time. And as usual, we have a few images from the film, a little description of the film, the title up there with the cast members listed. And it's interesting, we have this little logo with Mickey Mouse saying "The magic lives on, Walt Disney Home Video." There's no year on this, but I'm thinking that it was probably released sometime in the early 80s. Next we have an episode of the series The Prisoner. And as we can see, this is episode 2 called The Chimes of Big Ben. And what's really interesting about this disc, it still has the original price tag on it from Tower Records. And we can see that they sold it for $19.95. And we see down here it says starring Patrick McGowan. Yeah, so, and I have a number of Prisoner episodes on Laserdisc. I don't have all of them, but I think I have at least 7 or 8 if I'm not mistaken. And here we have on the back a little description of the episode, some technical information down here, and a couple of images from the episode. And the next Laserdisc I'm going to show you is Labyrinth from 1985, and this was always a favorite of mine. I actually went to see this when it was brand new, when it was first released in movie theaters. It was a lot of fun. I remember going to see it in a one-room movie theater in my hometown, and there wasn't many people in the audience. I think including myself and my friends, there may have been a dozen people in the entire theater. Yeah, it really was quite a bomb. It's interesting, it's gone on to become such a cult classic, and people love it and people refer to it all the time, but when it was released, it was really a bomb. There's no kinder way to put it, but there's this beautiful graphic here. We see it's from Embassy Home Entertainment, and it says Laser Video Disc Extended Play. Let's have a look at the back. And yeah, some wonderful images from the film. Of course, we have Hoggle, and we have the chapter breakdown. Yeah, so basically, as sort of a precursor to DVDs, there were chapters in Laserdiscs, and you could jump from one chapter to another. A little synopsis of the film, and it says here, oh, 1986. I believe a few moments ago I said 1985. My apologies. So it actually came out in 86. Color, 101 minutes, and of course, fantasy adventure. And yeah, I still put this movie on from time to time. It's a lot of fun, and of course David Bowie gave such a wonderful performance, and Jennifer Connelly, it was really her breakout role, really the film that introduced her to the world. And the last Laserdisc I'm going to share with you is by a band that I love very much, Huey Lewis and the News, The Heart of Rock and Roll. I've been a big fan of Huey Lewis and the News ever since the 80s. As I've mentioned before, I'm a big fan of 80s music, new wave, and 80s pop. And this is basically a recording of a live concert with Huey Lewis and the News. And yeah, so we have a little write-up here. And basically they perform the Star Spangled Banner, The Heart of Rock and Roll, Trouble in Paradise, Heart and Soul, If This Is It, Walking on a Thin Line, It's Alright, Working for a Living, Buzz, 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 Hope You Love Me Like You Say You Do, and I Want a New Drug, and the total running time is 53 minutes. And that's another really fun Laserdisc from my collection. And I bought this off of eBay, I believe. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it. I think it was definitely under $10, but a really fun Laserdisc. So that's just a small sampling of some Laserdiscs from my collection. Every once in a while I love to do a Laserdisc video. And I'd love to hear from you. Do you collect Laserdiscs? Do you have a big collection? What are some of your favorite Laserdiscs? What kind of Laserdisc player do you have? Please leave a comment, give us a thumbs up. And as always, please subscribe to the channel. It's always appreciated and it really helps my channel grow. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.